Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're checking out Test Your General Knowledge on the UK. We're going to take a quiz. Y'all, you know the story. Let's see how well all these British culture videos are teaching me. My headphones are f***ing up. Check, check. Okay, there we go.
Welcome back to Mega Quiz Channel.
Thank you.
In this quiz, there are 35 trivia questions,
Great.
all about the United Kingdom.
Great.
Let me know your score in the comments below, and let's get straight in to question 1.
Y'all, if you're into quizzes, Mega Quiz exists. And maybe you should like and subscribe. Okay. Number 1.
What is the official residence of the British Prime Minister?
Easy. 10 Downing Street, right? 10 Downing Street. Wait, is it called something else? No, it's 10 Downing Street.
10 Downing Street.
All right.
Question 2. Which city is home to the UK's oldest university?
Okay. Oxford came to mind first, but I know Cambridge also exists. But I'm going to say Oxford. Oxford.
Oxford.
All right. 2
Question
correct.
3.
Yes.
What is the traditional colour of a British post?
What is the traditional color of a British post box? In America, they're usually blue, but I feel like I'm picturing those cylindrical post boxes, right? And it says mail, or I think those are red, like the telephone booth. It's blue or red? I think it's red.
Post box. Red.
Okay.
Question 4.
Great.
What is the capital of Northern Ireland?
It's where the Titanic was built. Belfast. Bell slow.
Belfast.
Okay, cool.
Question
All right.
5. In which UK city would you find the Royal Mile?
I don't know. I feel like I saw a video about Manchester and there was something mile. Is that a pub crawl though? I'm gonna say Manchester. Manchester.
Edinburgh.
Okay. All right.
Question 6.
Okay.
What is the name of the ceremonial guard stationed outside of Buckingham Palace?
Okay. The Royal Guard? No, the Queen's Guard. Wait, what? There's a king now. The King's Guard? The Queen's Guard feels more right, but I think that's just because there was a queen for 70-something years, right? The King's Guard.
The King's Guard.
Oh, okay.
Question 7.
All right. Oh, wait. Oh,
What
okay.
is the oldest working theatre in London, opened in 1663?
I want to say that Shakespeare one. The big round one. The Globe? 1663, though. That's a long time ago. Oh, and the Globe. I think the one that's in London now is not the original one. Didn't they rebuild it? And that picture does not look like the Globe. Is it called the Globe? I don't know. I'm going to say the Globe, but I don't think that's right.
The Theatre Royal, Drury Lane.
Okay.
Question 8. What is the name of the longest serving British Prime Minister of the 20th century?
It's Margaret Thatcher. Pretty sure.
Margaret Thatcher.
All right. Okay.
Question 9.
Great.
Which Scottish lake is said to be home to a legendary monster?
Loch Ness. I don't even need to pause the video. Loch Ness.
Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Question 10. In which county is the town of Kendal?
I don't know. Kendall County? Kendall County. If that's right, that's gonna be nuts.
Cumbria.
Oh, okay. All right.
Question 11. The body of which king was found in a car park in Leicester?
Richard III. Richard III. I heard about that.
King Richard III.
Great.
Question 12.
Okay.
What is the UK's longest running TV soap?
Coronation Street. I can't believe I know that. That's right.
Coronation Street.
Yo, I'm getting better.
Question 13.
Okay.
What is the name of the UK's longest river?
Okay. I'm going to say the Thames, but I think it's wrong. That's the only river I know.
The River Severn.
Okay, that does sound familiar. I had a friend in high school named Severn, and I remember thinking, oh, that's kind of similar. Okay. Wrong. Great.
Question 14. Which British monarch has reigned the longest?
Queen Elizabeth II. I don't even need to pause it.
Queen Elizabeth
Right.
II.
I know her.
Question 15. What is the national dish of Scotland?
I want to say haggis. That's the only Scottish specific dish I can think of. Haggis. Wait, what if it's lamb? No, it's haggis. It's got to be haggis.
Haggis.
Okay.
Question 16.
Great.
What is the name of the UK's national anthem?
God Save the Queen? Or is it called God Save the King? God save whatever gender of monarch is on the throne at the current moment. So God save the king, I guess. Right? Wait. No, that's it.
God save
Okay,
the king.
okay. I almost changed my answer.
Question 17.
Okay.
Which English seaside town is famous for its pleasure beach and tower?
I recognize that tower. That is Blackpool. Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Yeah!
Question 18.
Great.
Which UK city is famous for its annual boat race between two universities?
Okay. The only universities that I know of are Oxford, Cambridge, and University of London. Oxford was already one of the answers. I'm going to say Cambridge, just because I feel like maybe they are switching it up. What if it's Newcastle, though? Isn't there a university there? Cambridge.
London.
Oh. Hang on. What was the question? Which UK city is famous for its... Yo, okay. You gotta admit, this question is phrased like this boat race is the only thing that makes the city famous, right? Which UK city is famous for its annual boat race? It's London? Okay. Wrong.
London. Question 19. What is the name of the UK's national flag?
The Union Jack. We all know that. Right? We all know that.
The Union Jack.
Yeah.
Question 20.
Great.
Which UK city is known as the Steel City?
Sheffield? Wait, what's that city that Ozzy Osbourne's from? Birmingham? Sheffield came to mind first. I'm going to say Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Oh, okay. I get the answer is in there somewhere, I guess. Isn't that funny? How it happens. Okay, 21.
Question
Great.
21. Which river runs through the city of Glasgow?
Crap. Glasgow River? Glasgow River. River of Glasgow. Glasgow River. No, that's wrong. That's got to be wrong.
The River
Okay.
Clyde.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Question 22. What is the name of the London residence of the British monarch?
Buckingham Palace. Right? Wait. No, Buckingham Palace. I was going to switch it to Windsor Castle, but that's not in London, I don't think. Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Great.
Question 23. What is the traditional Scottish garment worn by men?
A kilt. A kilt.
The kilt.
Yeah.
Question 24. What is the name of the iconic Ferris wheel on the south bank of the River Thames?
The Eye.
The London Eye.
Oh, crap. I don't know, y'all. I said the Eye. Should I give it to myself? I'm going to give it to myself. I'm going to be kind to me.
Question 25.
Great.
Which London landmark is nicknamed the Gherkin?
It's the one that looks like a butt plug. What's it called? I don't know the real name of it. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
30 St Mary Axe.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Question 26.
Great.
Which Scottish city is known as the Granite City?
Okay. What Scottish cities are there? Glasgow, Edinburgh, the Granite City. I'm gonna say Glasgow. I don't know. Glasgow.
Aberdeen.
Oh, I have heard of Aberdeen. There's an Aberdeen in Texas, y'all. Okay. Wrong.
Question 27. In which year did the Great Fire of London occur?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. 18 something? I'm not going to give it to myself. I just don't know. 1863. I don't know.
1666.
I was a little off. Okay. There was a different fire I was thinking of. It was a different fire.
Question 28.
Great.
What year was the first fish and chip shop opened in the UK?
Oh, man. 1863?
$1860.
Pretty close, y'all. Pretty close. I got the decade right. I'm not going to give it to myself, y'all. I'm not doing it. I gave a wrong answer.
Question 29. Which UK county is known for its white chalk cliffs, including the famous cliffs at Dover?
Oh, crap. I was going to say Dover, but it's asking for the county. What county is that? Essex? Is Essex a county? Essex. That's wrong. Essex. I don't know.
Kent.
Okay.
Question 30. What is the name of the famous British dish consisting of sausages and mashed potatoes?
Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. Question 31.
Great.
On which river does Balmoral Castle stand?
That is a beautiful castle. Which river is it on? Damn, y'all, I don't know. The Thames. Le Thames.
River D.
I would never have known that.
Question 32. How old was Margaret Thatcher when she resigned as Prime Minister?
82? I don't know.
65.
Oh, way off.
Question 33. Which UK city is famous for its two rival football clubs, United and City?
Oh, God. Is it It's Liverpool or Manchester, right? Manchester United. I think it's Manchester. I'm going to say Manchester.
Manchester.
All right.
Question 34.
Great.
Which iconic British author wrote the James Bond series?
Oh, I know. Arthur Conan Doyle? Arthur Conan Doyle? Yeah, that's right.
Ian Fleming.
Did Arthur Conan Doyle write Sherlock Holmes? I gotta look that up. I mean, you gotta admit Sherlock Holmes and James Bond are very similar. Yes, he wrote Sherlock Holmes. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better, but it's still wrong. Last question, y'all.
Question 35. What is the national flower of Wales?
The flower. England is a rose. Wales is a... I've heard this before. Is it a daffodil? I don't know. I've heard this before, but it's not coming back. It might be a lily? I'm gonna say a daffodil. That's my guess.
The daffodil.
Oh! Okay! I just said daffodil because I saw it in a Girl Gone London video. Daffodils are one of the things that she loves about Britain. Okay, that's the end.
If you enjoyed this quiz, check out the other videos in the UK-themed quiz series.
Thank you. Y'all be sure to go to Mega Quiz and like and subscribe and take quizzes. If you're into quizzes. Okay, let's count up how many we got. 5, 10, 15, 20. 22! Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 20. 21. Wait, well, just keeping score. Up here I have 22 correct, and along here I have 21 correct. So somewhere in there, is that a 62%? Is my math correct? If 35 is 100%, 62%. Okay, yeah, 62%. Well, I think that would be considered an F in my schooling. Maybe a D, so it's a failure. I thought I was doing well. Damn, crap. Felt like I did better than I actually did. What's up with that? How'd y'all do? I feel like I'm getting better. I feel like I feel like this was the best I've done on one of these quizzes, because there were times where I actually knew the answer. I scored a couple good guesses, but I feel like I like... Oh well, y'all. This was fun, though. Well, I'd like to thank my patrons. I'd like to thank my Buy Me a Coffee folks. Thank you for watching this with me, and I'll see you next time. Later.